Yes. So we are going to discuss about SAP MDG. So before going to SAP MDG, let me give you a quick overview of what is this SAP? What is this MDG? So let me give you some introduction about it. So how it is going to be. So what is the importance of MDG in the market? So I'll try to cover all these topics today. Okay. So MDG is Master Data Governance. So what is this master data and governance? So master means one-time data. Data means we have two types of data. One is master data and another one is transactional data. Governance means organizing the data with a set of rules and regulations from the respective authorization persons. So collectively, all these we are calling it as a master data governance. Let's say if I want to create a bank account, first I have to give all my documents. They will review it. They will do the physical verification. Then only they are going to create my account. It may take up to 7 days of. So what they will do in the mean 7 days of time? So first, a requester will submit the data. So here, some clerk will review all the data, all our data. So this is clerk. Here, organization will come into picture. Then verification team. Verification team. So they will review all this data. Then manager is going to approve the data. Manager. So if manager approves, then they will get a bank account number. So this is the process. So this process is nothing but governance. Okay, who is the first level of reviewer, second level of review, third level of review depends upon the complexity. Let's say it's a simple savings account, only clerk can verify it. Small savings account up to less than 10,000 rupees. If they want to open a current account or credit card, kind of that thing, so some huge transactions, it will add few more approvers in middle of it. So this is called as governance. So it depends on the sensitivity of the data. The number of approvers may increase or decrease. So who is the approver? At runtime, this will be determined. This determination is nothing but rules. Regulations means once this approver, concerned person, will review the data, so he should have some authorization to approve the data. So once manager approves, then only bank account will be created. Here manager is nothing but regulation. So he should approve the data with some respective authorizations. So clerk won't have authorization, manager have the authorization. So this entire process, we are calling it as a governance. So what he's trying to create the data in the system, bank account. So this bank account is master data and this process is nothing but governance. So collectively we are calling it as master data governance. So you may have a doubt. So before MDG, what is the scope? So before MDG, we have MDM, Master Data Management. So just we are getting the data from the customers, whatever their data they are giving to us, just we are managing that and we are distributing across all the systems without any verification. eKYC. So in our general terminology, we can understood like that eKYC. eKYC is added in MDG. So in MDM, we don't have any KYC process. Know your customer. This verification is not there in MDM. It is added in MDG. So that's the key difference from MDM to MDG. MDM is we have some potential issues over there whenever we are transferring the data. So here we don't have 100% authentic data. In MDG, we have 90% of authentic data will be there. So if we have authentic data, we can take a original decisions. Let's say you are running a travel business. Okay. So if you want to run for 1,000 members, Okay, what you will do? You will arrange your own transport and you will book your own hotels. So depends upon the volume. Let's say only 10 members are interested. Simply we will book train ticket and we'll connect with some third party partnership and we'll do the necessary things. Let's say our customer base volume is 1000, 10,000, like 1 lakh per year. The travelers will be there means we try to create our own uh, travel services, our own hotel accommodations, like in with help of partnership, we'll do this activity. So depends upon the authentic data, the decisions will be changed from day to day. So to incorporate new product into the market depends upon the MDG only key decisions will be taken care by CIO, CFO, CTO, and CEO. So all these MDG data is very, very important. So before MDG, we have MDM, but this is not a potential solution. That's why market is trying to implement as per the latest government rules. Every customer, every vendor must be a verified customer and verified vendor. So for that reason, MDG solution suddenly came into picture. It is evolving like a bubble in the market, so market is heavily looking for MDG consultants with technical and functional knowledge. So in MDG, 60% functional, 40% technical. Okay, any questions, any doubts so far? What is the reason?
Nothing, nothing, Surender Garu. You have mentioned here CIO, CFO, and
Right.
yeah, man, know the meaning of that.
Yes. Yeah. Let me take you one simple example. So before going to that CIO, CTO and all, let's say you are running a startup business. The startup business is kind of a sales of the garments. Okay, you started a new startup, and let's say if your customer volume is 100 members, so you run the business with a small book, right? Let's say your customer volume is 10,000 members. So what you have to do, you will involve some systems to be distribute the data and to track all the tracking mechanism. Let's say they ordered some 10,000, each customer ordered one garment. What we'll do means for this, a transport service is required. All this management is little difficult with the help of book. Let's say your customer volume is 1 lakh. Okay, whenever your customer volume is increased, automatically you are going to look for authentic customers. So, how many customers are authentic? Let's say all these products may not be guaranteed they will going to take. So, they may return. Let's say out of 10,000, they returned 8,000 products. So, 8,000 orders they returned. Means there is some issue with our production. Okay. So depends upon your customer volume, you are going to take a decision. Our own warehouse is required or not, our own manufacturing is required or not. So in case if you want to incorporate a new design, let's say you want to come up with a new design in the market. So you will check how many authorized customer base I have. So depends upon customer base only you are going to take a decision. So depends upon your master data, authentic master data only you are going to take a decision. Do I go with my own manufacturing or do I need some third party help to reduce the risk of manufacturing? Okay, so someone will do a dealership business. Dealership means they will get a product from XYZ company, they will sell on behalf of company. Let's say this kind of market won't work out. Okay, so this is not for our MDG. So what MDG will define? So let's take a car showroom. If they want to introduce a new model into the market, they will check what are their statistics, what are the previous model, how much sales is happened. what is the trusted customer volume. If you take SBI Bank and metro stations in the trains, so these two have heavy customer population. Almost 5 crores in India, they have bank account in SBI. So any product to be launched in SBI, they can launch very easily because their customer volume is 5 crores. Easily they can sell their product to the customers. So if I go to the metro, here ads will be published with less amount of price because they have per day 4 lakh customer, uh, 4 lakh passengers will travel in the metro every day. So ad reaching capacity is more. So it depends upon the data, authentic data. This is authentic data means statistics, at the same time verified customer or vendor or partner. Based on this only, business can run their business. Okay. So based on this only, CIO, Chief Information Officer. So depends upon the statistics, they can give you a best decisions to the management. Chief Technical Officer. They're responsible for any new systems to be incorporated or increment is required or downgrade the systems is. So higher customers, they will increase the space and they will increase the SMS communication, email communication, WhatsApp communication. They will purchase all the technical stuff related. CFO, Chief Finance Officer. What they will do means they will increase the budget or decrease the budget, depends upon the customer base only. CEO depends upon all these three members' information. They are going to take a final decision. Are we going to launch our product or not? All these directly connected with the MDG module. So MDG gives the right information. What is the trusted data? How many products are sold so far? Which product is sold more? All these statistics will be delivered from MDG. Getting my point?
Yes, yes, Surendra garu.
Okay, so that's why MDG suddenly came into very popular. So the second reason why MDG is playing a key role. So nowadays, every company is going to adapt another small scale based company, or they are trying to purchase one company is taking over of another company. So company one is going to take over of company two. So whenever they are going to take company B into company A, whenever they are trying to merge, all the employees information, products information, and finance information, all these to be transferred to here. So earlier we call it as a migration, master data migration. So MDG, in MDG, master data migration also playing a key role. So this is also responsible. One of the responsibility of MDG consultants migrate the other company data into our own company data. If you see one example, recently Citibank completely merged into Axis Bank. Okay, all their customer information and credit card information, savings account information, loans information, all these are migrated to in the Axis Bank. They've taken almost a year of time to migration to do this complete migration. So this migration is taken care by EMDG module. So what is the concept name here? Consolidation, and we have one more topic, consolidation. The topic name is MDC. MDC, Master Data Consolidation. This consolidation is responsible to migrate all the data from company A to company B with 100% accuracy. So that is the beauty of MDC. So nowadays in the market, we have two types of roles you are going to play if you get a job in MDG. So or you are going to work for MDG or MDC, sometimes mixed, both. Okay, so this is also a recently added in MDG concept. MDC is the latest add-on. Sorry, MDC is the latest add-on to MDG. Master Data Governance. It is added Master Data Consolidation. Consolidation is responsible for migrating the data, large volume of data using Excels or some system to system integrations. So MDC is also one of the key topic in the system. Clear? Okay. Any questions before going to the next topic?
No, Surender garu.
Yeah.
Surender.
So first of all, before going to learn MDG, so why MDG we are trying to learn? Why not other topic? Let's try to introduce what is SAP. So before going to SAP, first let's try to see the solution of what is ERP. So this term is very important. ERP means what is enterprise solution. Enterprise resource plan. Okay. So this ERP is nothing but a solution for industries. One software solution, one software solution for all industry needs. For all industry needs. What is the meaning of this means? What is industry? Industry is collection of sales, purchases, finance, manpower, and warehouse to store all the products, manufacturing, machines, manufacturing, machines, and automations. Okay, all these are the basic needs of any industry. Okay, for all these things, industry is looking for a single software. Earlier, for sales, they used one individual software. Individual software. For purchases in the market, they are getting some individual software. Similarly, for all this manpower, warehouse, manufacturing machines. So, in the interest of this, what few software companies doing is first they are centralizing the data. First, they centralize the database. For all these departments, they are going to store data in tables related to all departments. Okay. On top of it, they are trying to build some applications. Applications means like a sales applications on top of database, purchase application, finance application. Like this, all applications are developed. So these applications are connected with some user interfaces. User interfaces means how to connect to the screen. This is the screen to interact with the applications. This screen we can handle from either mobile or scan. We are going to handle this data mobile or PC or tablet. Nowadays, from any device, we can organize our data. So this entire architecture, we are calling it as ERP solution. All these things are available, are coming from a single software. This kind of solution, we are calling it as ERP solution. Only one software is required to handle all kind of data, all transactional data and master data. Everything we are organizing from a single source. That is nothing but ERP solution. This is called as ERP solution. ERP means enterprise. Enterprise means industry. R means resource. Resource means all departments. All departments. Planning means how well we are consuming the data, how well we can see single source of single place. Okay, so today how many sales are happened? Today how many purchases are happened? How much manpower we utilized today to product this to prepare a product? What are the where I'm going to store all my generated products? So this is very much required for large scale industries, large scale industry like car manufacturing, like transformers manufacturing, like electrical manufacturing. All those things, warehouse is very important, like Amazon, Flipkart, all these things. So nowadays, manufacturing is also happening via automation process. We call it as production and planning. So production and planning, if you give the formula, so automatically system will prepare the products from scratch to finished product. So for to manufacture this, heavy machineries are required, robots are required. All the robots are manless, humanless machines are there. So they will do automatically. Automations means SMS, email, WhatsApp, all these automations, some systems are connected internally each other to work, to function very well. All these concepts, we are calling it as ERP solution. Any question, any doubt what is ERP?
Oh, no questions.
Yeah. So to generate this kind of solution in the market, we have many ERP solutions are. What are the few ERP solutions? Microsoft 365 Dynamics is one of the ERP solution, and Oracle is one of the ERP solution in the market. Salesforce is one of the ERP solution in the market, and SAP is one of the ERP solution in the market. Sage, like this, we have different vendors are there in the market. So Microsoft 365 Dynamics, it is also offering all SD, MM, FI, PM, PS modules. Oracle is also offering all SD, MM, FI, PM, PS, all kind of modules. Salesforce is also offering, SAP is offering the same solution. Sage ERP is also offering all the solutions. We call it as Oracle ERP solution, Salesforce ERP solution. SAP is one of the ERP solutions. Sage is one of the ERP solution. Microsoft also one of the ERP solution. All these offering same solution, but the quality of the solution is very high in the SAP. So 70% market share is having by SAP. 70% of market share. So 20% of market share in the Oracle. Salesforce is nowadays it is rising its 5% of customers are going with this. The remaining all less than 5%. So what is the importance of SAP? Why not other modules are offering same like SAP? The fundamental reason for this is SAP is very tightly connected with is very tightly connected with all departments having same information across all departments across all departments with very flexible UI solution and very flexible for customization and market very strong in finance, very strong in finance, very strong in finance, and 100% data guarantee in the system. Okay. In case if any damage, system crashes happened, SAP giving the guarantee for 100% of data in the system. So this is not offering by any ERP solution. If you go with any ERP solution, if they crash or if they damage with some internal issues, they are not able to recover the last 1 minute of data. So let's say SBI is down for 1 hour means at 100 crore transactions may not be done. So even though any type of damage is happened for the database, SAP giving 100% guarantee for our data. Last second of data also they can retrieve and they can restore. That's why SAP is very, very popular in the market. So they are going to give you very high stability system, and at the same time they are giving a guarantee for our data, and any type of customization is possible, tightly integrated with all departments. Like let's say this is SAP, have database, I'm writing DB. On top of this, it is surrounded with all the modules. SD module, let's say a customer is created. Immediately the customer information is replicated to finance department. Finance department can see the who is the customer is created. And here the material management. If any product is created by material management, immediately SD team can consume that product in the next minute. So to prepare this any product, so they are connecting with PP, production and planning. So to do this production and planning, so it is going to connect with PM team, plant maintenance. Plant maintenance means use machineries. So they will incorporate those machineries. So to do this, they will go with the billing. So we call it as a project systems. So for all these things, budget is required. Here we mentioned finance. So for this, they want to store all the manufactured information in the warehouse. And once this is done, they are going to do with the logistics. We call it as logistics. Okay. So this SAP database is a central component. This gives you 100% transparent information from all the modules in the next microsecond. Let's say SD department is created any data. The same data can be seen by MM in the next microsecond. So that is the power of SAP. But coming to the other departments, it have same data, but not having a transparent information with who created, when created, may not be tightly integrated at that point of time. It may take some time to reflect data to other departments. The one more major concept of all these things, SAP did some case study in the market. So why SAP is very popular means they did a case study. They implemented the case study in the form of a software. So the same software is using by all over the world. So they did some case study. They did some case study from industry specific. Okay, the same tables, same screens, same authorization matrix is very uniform for all organizations. Let's say you moved from company 1 to company 2. Still, you can use same transaction codes, same tables, same screens, same more or less. If you are going to use a standard authorization matrix, same authorization matrix is available. So this is one of the beauty of SAP. So coming to Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, Sage ERP, here tables are different, screens are different. Even though you moved from one company to another company, again from scratch you have to learn. Here, customer tables means KNA1. You can go to any company. KNA1 is the only the source of information for customer master data. And LF1. So this is all vendor information. MERA, all material information. So T001, all company codes information. So this data will never change, even though we change to 20 SAP ERP based companies. So that is one of the internal beauty of SAP. So that's why market is very happily adapting this SAP solution and they are implementing this. Any questions, any doubts so far?
No questions.
Now let me go to the next point. So far we discussed what is ERP, what is SAP, then why MDG, why not SD and R. So if we
Surendra,
go, yes, yes,
I am having one doubt. What is the difference between the FICO and MDG? Is there
I'm coming to
any?
that point. I'm coming to that. Yeah, allow me
Okay,
5 minutes. Yeah, you will get a picture of. Yeah, here that's I'm writing the same. Why MDG? Yes. Okay. So till 2004, 2004, SD, FICO are the producer of master data. What is meant by master data means? So SD team can create customer, can create, okay, team can create a product, can create a vendor. SD team also authorized to create vendor and bank account if required. So power is distributed here. So similarly, finance department also capable of can create customer data, product data, vendor data, bank data. Means all departments have the equal power. All departments have authorizations to create master data without any approval. So with this, what happened is, so 10% genuine data, 10% genuine data and 45% redundant data, and remaining is duplicate data. Yes, duplicate data like name change or address change. So like this, there is no single source of truth information from all these modules. So till this is happened till 2018 also, most of the companies have the same situation. Okay. So what SAP received the more complaints for the customers. Why can't we able to maintain single source of information? Let's say a customer is there. Only one customer should be there across all SAP systems across the business. Okay. So this is the issue is faced by SAP and the same issue is raised by customers also to SAP. So SAP thought they have to implement a solution. They implemented a solution, MDM solution, Master Data Management. So this master data management also lack of authorization checks, lack of checking the information. Just they are maintaining the data. MDM is nothing but like a Excel sheet. Just they are maintaining the data. They are not doing anything over here. Okay, there are no much operations in MDM. So this is a single source of information, but not authorized information. Single source of information, but not authorized information. Authorized means but not trusted information. Okay. So this is having the lack of capacity at the time of merge also 10% to 40% chances of data loss. So due to this reason, SAP come up with an idea. So they want to implement some mechanism. Next version of EMD. Yeah. Okay. So with latest capabilities and email verification, OTP based verification, email verification and mobile number verification, address verification like Aadhaar card, PAN card and all. So with the latest IT knowledge, so they also incorporated in their MDM solution, MDM plus governance. So governance means HOD of the department, HOD of the department, and some latest technology like OTP based verification and all. So all these, some third party hiring. So they're taken some third party hiring, third party verification, like they integrated the government systems like Aadhaar verification. Okay, so it depends upon the country specific, their respective authorizations, they are incorporated in MDG systems. In all SAP systems, with this, HOD means whatever the customer they want to create. Now this is completely isolated from all the departments too. They moved all these authorization, creation authorization permissions to a separate department. They segregated this MDG department. So they taken a new system, separate system for this is MDG. So if they want to create any customer, they should inform MDG. So then only they can do the transactions. This data will be distributed to SAP. Like this, they installed one security system, security entrance system. The system name is MDG. So that's why in the market, suddenly MDG market is very, very high in the market. Is your question answered? Now, if they want to create any customer, if they want to create any vendor, SD. So we are not handling entire SD, just customer creation from SD. We disabled the authorization for SD department. They cannot create customer anymore. They are not authorized to create the customer anymore. So they removed the authorization from this. Let me mark in red color. They removed the authorization for customer. Similarly, in the finance, any company information, GL account, profit center, cost center, all these, they removed the authorization for FICOT. Similarly, for MM also, they cannot create a vendor, they cannot create a product. So now all these authorizations completely moved from department, they removed the authorization. All master data creation operations are completely removed from the S4 system. We call it as S4 system. Simply S4 system. This is authenticated only for transactional data. transactional data. Now, only single source of information, from here only the data to be created. This is master data generation for all departments. So no other departments cannot create directly. Even though SD team is trying to create a customer, they will get a authorization issue. Clear? Any questions, any doubts so far?
No, no. Yeah. Till now we are clear with the topic.
Okay. Yes. So that's why suddenly MDG came into the market and it is bubbled like anything. So all from now onwards, from 2022 onwards, SAP is strictly saying, please implement MDG solution to improve the profits of your organization. MDG module is mandatory. Okay, so before also it is there, but customers not much interested in this module because this is a separate S4 system is required. This is also S4 system. This is also an S4 system, but in this S4 system, only we have SD mod, only MDG module. The other modules we are not using. One S4 system for master data, another S4 system for transactional data. Two separate systems are required if it is multinational company. So in your organization also you see a separate system you are going to log in to handle the master data. For all SD, FI, other systems. This kind of model we are calling it as a hub model. So this model will be implemented by very fortune companies hub model. Means two systems are connecting with whenever the data is approved here, then only the data will be moved to here. Here also the same architecture will be there. Let me avoid this confusion. 1 minute. So how the architecture will be? Here also it is same. But all these modules are by default disabled. We are not going to use them. Okay, all these modules are in a disabled state. Only we are using all these modules by default in disable mode. Only SAP MDG module only we are going to use here. All other modules simply we are not using. This is also having same modules. All modules are same. Two copies of the system. Here we are using only MDG. Here we are using except MDG. All modules we are using. This is also a SAP system. So it is not a different system. Same SAP system, but only MDG module. Here, other than MDG module, all modules are activated. Here, only MDG module only will be activated. So that is the difference between hub model. Okay. Any questions up to here?
If you don't mind, can you explain me once again?
Yes. Let's say we have SAP systems are there. So MDG module connectivity. Okay. Let's take a simple example before going to this. This is also SAP system, system 1, system 2. It is also having all modules. SAP have all modules by default. This system also having all modules. So what we are doing is this system we are making as a entry system for master data. So this system is responsible for master data. This system is responsible for all transactional data. Transactional data means day-to-day transactions. Okay. Whenever a master data is created and approved, automatically the data will flow from master data to transactional data. So this is system one. So the data is after approval, it will move to the system two. Okay. Now, here only MDG module only in active state. The rest other modules we are not using. Only MDG module is activated. Here, other than MDG, all modules are activated because SD, MM, file. Like this, all modules are activated because we removed the power to create master data for other modules. Just I'm mentioning 3. So we have all other modules also. All these modules can generate only transactional data. Only MDG module can have a capacity to generate master data. Clear?
Yes, Arun.
Yeah. Next, to learn this
I mean,
Mhm.
in FICO or SD, we cannot make any like vendor master data creation, like, right?
Yes, exactly. If they try to create master data, they will get a message, you are not authorized to create the master data. Please connect with uh,
MDG team.
MDGT. Yes. So they will restrict it with help of authorizations. They will restrict in this system. No one is capable, even though HOD of the SD department cannot create the customer, vendor, material, GL account, profit center, cost center. Any one-time data can be created by MDG system only.
Yeah, yeah.
Why it is divided like that means nowadays we have GDPR policy, global data protection policy is there. So that policy, what it is going to do is they are going to do an audit. So when the customer is created, now for all government personal utilized purpose also, we need to create this data and this data must be audited every year. Okay, how many times the customer address is changed? How many times they changed their mobile number? Nowadays, everything is tracking. Let's say if you can see your CIBIL score, you can see there so many so far how many addresses you changed from native place to Hyderabad, Hyderabad to Bangalore, Bangalore to foreign country. Like that, every address is pin to pin. They are tracking nowadays in CIBIL. Okay, audit purpose, and GDPR policy, global data protection right policy. So for this policy also, we have to maintain a separate data. A very interesting topic. See, why MDG module suddenly brought into picture? Okay. So we have EIM module is there. Actually, we should call it as EIM module. Enterprise Information Management. Enterprise Information Management. So this module have 2 submodules. One is MDG, second one is data archiving. Okay, these 2 are the departments we have. So MDG is responsible to creating the data and changing the data. Create data and change data. There is no delete. For your information purpose, we don't have any delete operation in MDG. So this is completely, there is no such term. So we mark it as obsolete. Okay, we have obsolete, but there is no delete operation in MDG system. Okay, data archiving means separate the data and store in a secure place only HOD can access. Okay, let's say one best example. Let's say you joined in a company, ABC company, and you resigned after 5 years. Okay, so how many years they can keep your data? Let's say XYZ company you joined in 2015. Now you you resigned the position for your position in 2023. So this organization legally can store your data for 5 years. After 5 years, they should archive the data, archive all your master data, transactional data. Transactional means all your pay slips, all your allowances, internet allowances, whatever it is, flight charges and all, anything. They can archive your data. That I am calling it as a transactional data. After 10 years, they should remove your data. They should remove your data permanently. Okay, so these are all the country specific rules. If you go to European country, legally your personal information cannot be shared outside of the country. So this handling is very much possible with the help of MDG. So whatever we are doing, MDG is one side of the coin. So the other side of the coin is data archiving that is directly integrated to MDG module. This is one-time setup activity. This will be done by the SAP only. So by mentioning some configurations, so automatically this data will be deleted by calculating the data age. So this is the main importance of MDG module. Clear? Okay. Now coming to, yeah, any questions? Sorry.
No, if you want to, delete the master data, any vendor, can we make it delete or can we make it inactive?
Inactive, obsolete or inactive, both are same, or marked for deletion.
Okay, okay.
Or you can call it as the other terminologies, mark for deletion. Technically, there is no deletion concept. Okay. So to master in this MDG, what is the basic knowledge we should have?
Yeah,
So,
sorry for the interruption. I have one doubt.
yes,
You
please.
told that after 10 years we have to do the mark for deletion, or else we have to remove the data. We have to remove the data, or we have to absolute or mark for the deletion.
Good question. In MDG, you will set it for mark for deletion. So we have some background programs are there. What these programs will do is, in between MDG and data archiving, we have some background programs are there. So this background programs, what it will do means, whatever the items you mark for deletion, we have some calculation rules are there. Based on that rules, what system will do is, it will determine the data based on the creation date. So we have certain parameters are there. Creation date, mark for deletion. No new record for that customer or vendor or GL, whatever it is, profit center, cost center. So we have certain parameters are there. If there is no new activity on that for the, let's say I'm the customer, so I'm not purchasing anything in the Flipkart from past 4 years. So automatically my account set for delete. Okay, automatically my account set for delete. If there is no transaction, let's say you have a bank account, you are not doing any transaction from past 1 year. What they will do means first they will convert your savings account into zero balance account. If there is no transaction even after 1 year, they will mark for your account is for deletion. Even though they inform you after 15 days also, if there is no transaction, without your presence, they will delete your account. They will inactivate all your debit cards, credit cards. All these automations are implemented by SAP automatically. They have some standard rules are there. If they want to customize anything as per organization specific, we can customize them. Clear? So once it is marked for deletion, it won't delete. Let's say you delete a file in your system, where it will store in recycle bin. So data archiving is also a kind of recycle bin for your understanding purpose only. Okay, it will be stored in data archiving. Here, the age of the file, any file is, they set it as 5 years or 10 years, depends upon the configuration. Even though after there is no retrieval, let's say you deleted a picture, you have not recovered that picture for 30 days. Permanently, it will be deleted from your recycle bin after 30 days. Similarly, same changes. If you want to observe this very closely, you can observe your Gmail. If you go to recycle bin, on the top, you can see one message. There is no, all emails will be auto deleted beyond 30 days. Okay. The same concept is applicable here also. They have some parameters. Based on these parameters, they will set up a archive. Even though in the archiving, if there is no data retrieval process, they will permanently delete your data. Some automatic programs are there. Clear?
Yes, it's clear. But I have another doubt.
Yes,
What
please.
the data will be erased from the archive data. For suppose if we want the same vendor to be activated, so we have to create a new vendor or customer.
Yes, let's say there is no transaction for that particular vendor from past 10 years. Yes,
Okay.
obviously they have to create one more new vendor. There is no other option.
Okay, we have to create a new vendor.
Correct.
To maintain the data.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So tomorrow we will see to learn this MDG, what is the core topics, what is the basic knowledge is required, what is the course content to start with this MDG, what are the prerequisites, I'll cover tomorrow. Any questions, any doubts for today?
No questions. Whatever the questions we ask you.
We'll go through it once again the recording, Surinder, and if there are any doubts, I will clarify with tomorrow class.
Yeah, sure. Today I'll share the recording link and all. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.